EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Flacco. A throw. Right side taken by Njoku. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down. Throwing, Flacco. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers gonna put it up to get started. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
On fourth down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. Back deep, DeAndre Carter to return. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Flacco. That one complete to Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. They'll run with 4. And he'll get forward for a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Second down and 8. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. The motion man is Johnson. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Here's Flacco to throw. And that is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Steelers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. He'll drop this down to Warren. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. To throw is Flacco. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now a handoff, running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On the ground, this is 4. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and long. Flacco to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
A first down throw from Rodgers. This one uncorked, looking for Woods.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught! And he will score! Calvin Austin, touchdown Pittsburgh. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Flacco. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now, faking the give. Downfield for Njoku. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to the air one more time. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Well, we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that one incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Rodgers. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. On the ground, this is Warren. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Rodgers now. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this 1st down. But with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps him short of the 1st down.
Oswell's kick is good. And the Steelers go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. DeAndre Carter on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Throwing, Flacco. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
They'll stay on the ground. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Flacco. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Here's Flacco to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A carry here for Warren. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he's into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. To throw is Flacco. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Now on 2nd and long. Flacco. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Jeudy. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Flacco to throw. Here's a screen set up for 4.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here's Flacco. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be...
Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback.
defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.